Welcome to Along the Rock Pet of the Week, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I'm Nicole Bollman, and with me is Crystal.
Hello.
From Whiteside County Animal Control. Yep. And Crystal, who did you bring with today?
This is Duke.
Duke, that was perfect timing.
He's a star.
Oh, so Duke, tell me all about. Come here, buddy.
He's like, no.
Nope. All right, he's interested in his toy.
So Duke is we have him as a border collie mix. It's not often that you see him in the brown and white coloring.
Yeah.
We've got him all tuckered out, getting ready to do this podcast, and I was just going to lay here and not show anything exciting.
Yes.
He's about 3 to 5 years old. Our first record of him was about 3 years ago. He could have been a year old then, so that's why we're saying 3 to 5, give or take. We got him running as a stray, of course. He enjoyed one of the nicer days that we had out, and he was actually found by a vet tech, and you can see he's on the tubby side.
Okay.
And on the hot day, he was having some issues.
Oh, no.
He needs to go on a bit of a diet, but everything was fine. They brought him in. It was decided, he was a lot for the family that he was living with.
Sure.
Border Collies are a working breed. They want to work. They want to play. Even with him being as tubby is, he's got quite the stamina, but he just isn't showing it right now because we've tuckered him out.
Yeah. So working breed. So ideal for a farm, maybe?
He could be good for a farm. I'm assuming where he's lived at, he hasn't had any actual training and been around farm animals, but I do notice when playing, ball with him, he's dialed in. He wants to please. He's a really good boy. For a time, I do know he lived outside. In the last couple of years, I do believe he became an inside-outside dog. We don't know how he is with other dogs. We haven't had a chance to dog test yet, but we haven't seen anything negative through the kennels. Would you like to come over here so everyone can see you? Come on. Come here, Duke. Come on. He's like, well, no one's playing with me.
Good boy.
Are you ready? Drop it. You know how to... you killed it. It's dead. That was... beautiful.
Well, that was your favorite toy.
I was going to say, now all that you have left is the tennis balls.
Oh, goodness. So working dogs, working breeds, what, for people that are interested in adopting, what is helpful to give them what they need, I guess.
So I would definitely, if interested in Duke, look up border collies. They're bred for herding, like sheep, cattle, that sort of thing. I don't think he's herded a sheep or a cattle in his day, but he definitely shows the natural trait that it could be there.
Sure.
They also are used a lot for sports and agility, which in time he could get there with the right person. He needs, like I said, he needs a diet. He is technically obese for the breed.
Okay.
But he'd be all right after he slims down a bit.
So then a lot of walking.
He would love it. That would be really good for him. He actually does pretty well on a leash. I was surprised. I thought he'd be really, he would pull, and he's actually not too bad. Hey, get your tennis ball. Hey, you're escaping.
And then maybe a good sized yard so that he has place
sure
to
he would
run
love it.
And throw a ball.
Ready? So you can see he's like really zoned in on it.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. I know.
My gosh.
We're going to show off a little bit. You ready? Good boy.
Oh, good boy.
So he could just do this for hours.
Okay.
But outside a little bit farther would do him some good.
Sure.
Good boy. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if someone is seeing Duke and are like, oh my gosh, perfect. We've been looking for a border collie. We've been looking for a dog that, likes to play, fetch. What would they need to do to adopt Duke?
So, right now, our caseload has just skyrocketed. The easiest thing, and I know it's not necessarily the most convenient for people, but either stop in and fill out an application or send an email to animalcontrol@whitesidehealth.org. Either myself or someone from the office will send you an application, and I'm generally the only one that processes the applications. I get them done as soon as I can.
Yeah.
But we've had an increase with welfare checks, dangerous investigations. So it is taking me a little bit more time to process them, but I try to get it done within 1 to 2 days.
Okay.
Because we don't want the dog sitting there.
Right.
We want them out as soon as we can. We do a lot of promoting to rescues. This is something I'm actually trying to get out there more. If we have a rescue that is interested in an animal, or they just stop in and visit and they say, hey, we want to pull Duke, we are going to send Duke to that rescue. That's a 100% guarantee he is going to make it out of our facility. A lot of people don't know we did unfortunately lose our no-kill status about a year ago, and that's something we were really trying to get back. So just be understanding if there's an animal you are interested in that you apply for, you're approved for. If a rescue comes in, they're going to go to the rescue.
Okay.
And we'll try to find another animal that's going to fit for them.
All right.
I know that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
But otherwise, once the application's processed, once it's approved, we have the families, individuals come in with the family. If they have another dog, we do a dog meet and greet. And right now, we actually got blessed with someone that just walked in and donated $1,500.
Oh my God.
Covering 12 dog adoptions.
Wow.
So I have, whoever they decide that they're interested in is sponsored right now.
Wow. That's amazing.
The fact that they chose, animal control is just really special.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's super great. So another question I've just been thinking about is what are your best tips on pet ownership of just some general practices that are good for care? So
every dog is obviously different, and every family dynamic is a little bit different. It sounds strange. Look what she's got. Okay.
He's zoned in.
Yes, he is. So, for example, my family dynamic is extremely chaotic. We are constantly on the go. So our dogs, we were able to get onto our schedule, and it's worked out for our dogs. That's not always the case, and some animals are harder to get on your schedule. Mm-hmm. It just takes a lot of work and a lot of patience. Sure. So for a dog like him, he could do okay in a house that's in town, but either having a fenced-in yard, more active family would be great for him. Once I get him, dog tested, I don't see any issues with him, being okay with other dogs. So if he's got another dog maybe to play with, we don't know about cats. If he's got kids to play with, I'm sure he would love that. It's going to take time with any animal that you adopt and getting to know them. They always say there's a 3-3-3 rule. 3 days to start decompressing, 3 weeks to settle in, and then 3 months to be fully acclimated.
Sure.
That's kind of everyone's opinions, but
yeah.
And then when we have people come in to adopt, I try to go over each individual thing about the dog that may help them adjust in the new home. So
awesome. Okay, so if you see Duke and you're interested, then you want to reach out to see if he's still available, because he may be sent to a rescue. But it sounds like you can actually get him sponsored if he is definitely on your list. So awesome. Well, Crystal, thank you so much for bringing Duke in today. He's so much fun. He's so zoned in on that ball.
Yep. He'll be great for somebody.
Oh, great. Yeah. Well, thank you again. And thank you for watching Along the Rock Pet of the Week. Join us next time when we feature more wonderful pets up for adoption right here on the radar.online.